Hi, good evening. Hello, Dorcas. Auntie Dorcas. Can I do this?
Hello, sorry, it's a bit noisy on my end, so I'm just going to be muting myself also.
All right, no problem. It's fine. It will. I thought everybody was ready. Oh. Mm. Oh, boy. Temi Tokpe, hello. Hi. Really? Oh, man. Is it just the two of us? Okay, so Dorcas, did you check your weight again? Hello?
Yes, I did. I dropped by 1 kg from the last time I did.
So you're now at 72.
No, 78.
Huh? You were 79 and then you came down to 73. How are you 78 now?
I was 79. I came out 73.
Yes.
No, I was in the 80s. That's why that girl was saying I've left from the 80 gang. I was in 80s and I came down to 79.
Oh, really? Let me check.
Yeah,
Let me check your stuff again. Because that
okay.
really, it's very confusing sometimes.
Okay.
You were in the 80s. So what I'm
I
seeing here,
was so
let me go to the first one you sent. It wasn't 80. It was 79. Almost 80, but 79 is what I'm seeing there. Okay? So it was 79, not 80.
let me check what I sent.
Yeah. And then the one you sent on which day was this?
Mm,
The one you sent today is 73. So if you say you came down 1 kg from what you sent the last time, then you're 72.
yeah. The one I sent today.
Yes. What I'm seeing here for the one you sent today is 73. Yeah, today. 73.
Is that me?
As you know. Let me highlight it for you on the chat.
Oh, I just saw it.
Yes.
Uh-uh.
Which
Hey,
would be which would be
look at that.
very that would be very amazing because that's a whole 6 kg. That's awesome.
Wow.
If you came down, if you can just check again just to confirm if it's 73 or 72. If it's 72, that means you lost 7 kg. If it's still the same 73, that means you came down 6 kg. That's amazing. I know you didn't believe.
It's something.
No, you were not up to 80, you were 79. It was very close to 80, but it's not 80. Or maybe you were 80 because you know you did not send your measurement. You didn't send your this thing on the first day. You sent it on day 2. But what I'm seeing,
Yes, I did.
you sent it on day 2, so it's possible that you must have lost that one or 1.5 on. Anyway, it's still an incredible result either ways. Whether you were 80 and now 73, that's something. All right, guys. Good evening. Good evening. I'm sorry that we missed our day 4 and day 5. It would have been really, maybe in the next one I would make sure I don't travel within that time period. But anyway, so today is just more of telling you guys congratulations. And I noticed, at least for those that have sent me their body statistics, that is Oge. I'm seeing Oge's own. I think Pearl sent hers, but I didn't write it down here. Oge, Temitope. Yeah, what I noticed is the part of your body that you lost the most inches were on your waist compared to your thighs, your hips, and all that. The one that you lost the most, Temitope and Oge, were on your waist, which is what we always like to target. Although I know we can't spot reduce, but there are certain things you can do in combination with other things that can help accelerate fat burn on your tummy. Um, but yeah, so Dorcas, since your mic is unmuted, just tell me how was the experience for you? How was it? I know this is your first time doing like a weight loss something.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah.
It was
How
stressful.
what
I
part?
think maybe because going from my regular eating, bad eating habit to
Yeah.
um this, I felt was a bit extreme for me and my body and my mind.
Mm,
But I always just continue telling myself that it was a thing of the mind, and if I could push through it, if I could push through it.
yes. And you did.
And yeah, and I used to work out before. So now that I've started like squats and stuff,
Yeah.
and now I'm liking it again. So I think I'm going to keep up with the exercises.
Okay.
So it definitely has, motivated me to want to get back into fitness
Yeah.
and eating healthy. Maybe not as extreme as I felt like the 5 days was hectic. Maybe
Yeah,
not as,
the reason why the five like is a reset. You know when I don't know if you guys know what they call to restore your factory set when they slap you and in case you were not thinking straight before you start thinking well. So it's more
exactly
like a shock to your system. It's not, and don't
good.
advise anyone to do this long term. It's not sustainable. Your system is going to crash and you're even instead of you to reset your metabolism, you're going to mess it up. So it's not something I encourage for you to do for too long. 5 days, 7 days max, you do it and then you go back to introducing, your eating and just making like portion control and things like that. The reason why I do this is because I know most people's problem when it comes to weight loss, not everyone, but most people, at least from my experience and my consultation, is their cravings and how much and how often they eat. So I tested it out with myself and I noticed that when I did the first 3 days, on myself even before I introduced it to anybody. And that first 3 days, on the fourth day, to eat food was not even doing me. So all the cravings and munches were feeling like eating this and eating that, it's like it just ceased immediately. So I'm like, okay, if I can use this one to help people that have constant cravings and are always wanting to eat and all that, it will help them in the long run. At least it will take a while before your body will now want to start eating and eating because you got so used to not so used to, but at least those first 3 days you were not munching, you were just drinking your smoothie, drinking your smoothie, drinking your smoothie. So when you now start introducing munching again, the cravings are not as wild as it used to be. And so in the long term, you would be on a calorie deficit, which will help you lose that weight. So I know it was extreme, but it was extreme for a reason, and that is the purpose to kickstart. It's just to kick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My body needed that reset, to be honest.
exactly.
Yeah. Uh,
Well, so anything else?
that's basically it. And now I feel like whenever I'm hungry, especially because I still had like some carrots and stuff in the fridge,
Yeah.
I'll just go and munch from that instead of my any other bad stuff that I shouldn't be taking that I would eat. So
Okay.
it's just good that I had the reset and now I'm able to go back to or at least try more and be more conscious in
Yeah.
terms of healthy lifestyle and
Yeah.
yeah, so I enjoyed it overall.
Okay. Congratulations. I think yours is one of the highest I've seen so far since I started my challenges. Like 6 to 7 kg in less than a week.
Yeah,
Let's just say 5 days because we started on Tuesday. So today, just yeah,
yeah,
that's a 6 to 7 kg in 5 days. That is, you should put it on a plaque and just hang it somewhere. where you can see it and you probably proud of yourself. It's not easy.
Yeah.
But like I tell people,
Yeah.
your first 10 kg is quite easy to get off. It's easy to lose because it's a combination of both water weight and all that. But it gets more difficult as you ascend or as you progress. That's a better choice of words. As you progress, it gets more difficult. But that's not to discourage you. I'm just saying that it's still a good start. Some people do this and they are only able to lose 2 kg, 1 kg, some three, four. But 6 to 7 kg is you and Tolu guys are in the same category. I think Tolu's first, I think she was saying it on the group. Tolu's first challenge with me, I think it was a 4 weeks challenge. She lost about 12 kg in 4 weeks. Yes. So first of all, it's also a sign that your metabolism is not messed up, it's not bad. If you actually continue doing this, you will be shocked at your own transformation if you stay consistent for 3 months, not to talk about 5. If you stay consistent doing it, when you hit a weight loss plateau, you change your what they call it, you change your routine, change your meal plan eating, and then you see good results. So well done, well done. Rejoice. You're another person that had if I all of the three of you here now, you guys are the ones I'm even seeing your report. So Rejoice, you lost 5.5 kg.
As in, I'm so happy. But
You're
it
always
is sweet
happy.
to
You're
me.
always losing. I'm sure you're
But
used to
it's
it already.
but it's just the laziness to keep up. That's it.
I know. You need to break free from this laziness soon enough. Otherwise, you
Need
keep
to
going back and starting over, going back and
back and forth.
yes, that's not the goal. It's not for you to always go back. God forbid, it's almost as if you're always repeating a class. Would you like to repeat in one class every time? You need to
No.
advance at some point. So you need to be sick and tired of being in the state where you always fall back and then start again. But but regardless, you did well. You did well. I love the fact that you always show up.
Thank you.
Yes, you always show up. So I'm not surprised with your results at all. I just hope you continue this time around. So I know your background is a little bit noisy, but
Yes, coach, I'm thinking of that.
would you like to share how it was?
What's the word though? Z word.
Please turn off that zero or reduce the volume. Just tell me
Okay.
how it was for you.
Let me move your way.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, at usually my struggles are not with the fasting or with
Yeah.
what to. It's just um to work out effectively.
Okay.
That's usually my struggle because I could go 24 hours without eating.
Mm,
So it's really not, but my struggle is the workout. And because there's no way you would be on a plan and you don't work out and you expect to see results.
yes.
I
Yes.
think that's my major challenge, but so far so good. I
Mm,
try to show up every day to pay my dues,
yes. You did
and I
well.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, you did well. But I think I've mentioned that you don't necessarily need workout to lose weight. You need workout. For what you saying? Likewise, what food has never been a problem for you. Okay, so the problem you have, Pearl, is working out too. But that's the thing, you don't necessarily need workout to lose weight. The most important thing for weight loss is what you're eating, what you're putting into your body. That is the number one thing. Working out is 20%. If I'm going to just split the results between workout and your meals, what you eat is 80%, workout is 20%. Although there are other things that come into play, like your genes, like genetics, hormonal issues, stress level, and all those things, they fall under somewhere. But if I want to split between just workout and eating, 80% goes to the food you eat. Okay? So let that not be an excuse. It's not just the eating. Try and see if you can stick to a meal plan first. Then you
Okay.
can be introducing like workouts. Okay, so Doctor says your problem is food. Workout is easier for me. Okay, so
If,
you see why different people have different strokes for different folks. Different strokes for Nigeria. Oh Lord have mercy. I'm still gonna post this like this. So some people, their own issue is food, while other people, their issue is the workout. So that's why it's good. You see, those first 3 days, it's good you identify what your own problem is. It's good you identify your own limitation. As you can see now, Pearl's own is the workout, Dorcas's own is food. Rejoice, your own is also workout because you can go days without eating. So I think there were options where I said if I would send the reply to the tax that you guys did. So at least you know what. So Pearl is asking, how do I increase my metabolism after I had my baby? Metabolism has been released. So it's by doing these things that I taught you. Doing a fast, detox. You have to learn how to detox. Okay, you need to learn how to do a proper. And the fast is not just fast and then you don't eat anything. Take those fruits. The fibers in those fruits are what is going to help. First of all, restore your gut health. That's where weight loss starts from. If your gut health is not in check, you're going to struggle along the way. Okay. So that's why there's specific kind of fruits that I put. Those things that I put are not just, it's not just guesswork. I did my research, the kind of fruits that are going to help. You need fruits that have high water content that are also high in fiber because the bacteria in our tummy, in our gut, they consume they consume fiber rather, not bacteria. The good bacteria in our tummy, what they consume is fiber. And if you're not getting fiber from supplements, the natural and free and cheapest way you can get fiber is through fruits and vegetables. Okay? So, Pearl, to answer your question, these are the different ways. On day 3, the things we talked about on things, the factors that affect your metabolism. I identify the problems, and I also, if you haven't watched that video, please go on the what they call it, go on the group and click on day 3, the live Zoom we had on day 3. It will answer your question. But since you're here, I'm just going to say it again. If you're not getting good sleep, it affects your metabolism because first of all, your body also burns fat while you sleep. So if you're not sleeping well, you're going to not see good results. Another thing that affects your metabolism is, of course, the kind of food you eat. All right. So you need to eat foods that are high in protein because protein on its own, your body needs calories to break down and digest the protein you eat. There's something called the thermic effect of food. So protein has the highest thermic effect of food. Next to it is carbohydrate. The last is fat. So that's why if you must eat fat, it has to be healthy fat. Like fat you can find in nut, fat you can find in avocado, in all them salmon and all this cod liver oil, all these fishes. But you should increase your protein intake. Don't overdo it, but increase your protein intake. The thing that protein does for you, man, is the fact that it has a high thermic effect, it also keeps you fuller for longer. So you're not going to overeat or eat unnecessarily because you still feel full, keeps you satiated, so you still feel full. And then it also has fiber. I think the one food that I put in my meal plan, except you tell me that, oh, you're disgusted by that food, I won't force you to eat it. 2 foods that I always put, or 2 things, beans, oats. Tolu is not here. She's my witness. I will tell you, oh, what kind of food do you like eating? What food do you not? Which foods are you willing to try? If you tell me you don't eat beans, I will not give you beans. If you tell me you don't eat oats, I will not give you oats. But those 2 things, if you try to put them in the food you eat, like try to incorporate them, you would see a very good result. So Pearl, I don't know if you're listening to me properly. Your sleep, the kind of food you eat. Another thing that can also help boost your metabolism is working out. Don't overdo it. All right. I don't encourage anybody to do cardio for so long. It's not necessary. If you can do 45 minutes of cardio, you're good. And it doesn't even have to be the one you're running as if somebody's pushing you. Just light walk. Use the treadmill. Put it on an inclined. If you know what an incline is, like it goes up, and then you can walk 3 kilometers per hour. It's fine. Or you do something called high intensity interval training. So that one is like cardio, but it's for a short period of time. You have less rest periods in between. So all you need to do is your workout is intensive for a short. So I usually do HIIT exercises for people that are either very busy and they don't have the 2 hours to spend in the gym. You don't need to spend 2 hours at the gym. 10 minutes of HIIT Let me just tell you now, 10 minutes of heat equals to 45 minutes of jogging. So you can save yourself some time by just, if you want to just spend lesser time, you just, do your heat 10 minutes and you're good to go for that day. And what heat also does is that heat keeps your body in it's a state called epoch, whereby your body still burns fat even while you're resting. So your body is not burning fat when you're doing that exercise. It's during your rest period. And that's why I always emphasize on sleep and also reducing your stress level. Because the moment you have cortisol in your bloodstream, which is a hormone that your body releases to help you combat stress. So if for any reason you have a high level of cortisol, you're not going to see good results. I think I've mentioned about 5 things right now on what you can do or you can start doing to help boost your metabolism. So you see better results and you're less frustrated during your weight loss journey. So Pearl, does that answer your question? Pearl?
Yes, it does.
Okay. All right. So Dorcas, you've said something. Rejoice, you've said something. Temitope, can you talk while you're at work? Chisom, welcome.
I can talk.
You can talk. Okay. So just
Yes, I am.
briefly tell me how it has been for you so far.
It was definitely challenging. Like,
That
but
is
that
why
I
we
had to
call it a
message you
challenge.
that I had to put oats. What did you say?
I said that's why it's called a challenge now. If it doesn't challenge you, then why?
Yeah. So the day 1 and the day 2 was very challenging for me because I've never done let's say like a fruits only cleanse. So it was very, very challenging. And another thing it did for me, it's that it kind of, even though it was just for a short period of time, but it kind of made me believe that in a way I'd kind of given up on this weight loss thing. Because I've been on this journey for like the age of my first son, who is almost 5. So I kind of given up on it in a way subconsciously. So this challenge kind of made me feel like, okay, you can actually do this. Like, it's doable. Like, you can do this if you put your mind to it and if you just show up for yourself every single day. So that was the main thing I took out of this 5 days challenge, is that okay, you can do this. You just have to just take it one day at a time and keep showing up every day. So that was it for me.
That's good. That's beautiful. And you lost 3.7 kg. Let me round it up to 4 for you. I like dashing people. Extra kgs. Round it up. So which is very impressive. You did well. You did well. 4 kg. And I was very encouraged by the message you sent to me, the private message. So it's good. It's good. You did well. Trust me. It's not easy. The first day I did is as if my spirit left my body. I will not lie. But the first day is always the most difficult one. Once you pass day 1, personally for me, day 2 becomes less, and then day 3 is like, if I could even go 5 days with just doing this fruit. But I say I'm not here to kill anybody's child. So that's why I had to introduce at least from day 4 you can start chewing on your fruits and vegetables instead of just drinking it. So yeah, that's good. So who's next? Pearl, can you speak? Or Pearl or Chisom? Oh, finally. Praise Jesus. Chisom or Pearl, are you guys not saying anything? Well, let me read the chat if there is. Is my network okay? Because Rejoice, Dorcas, can you guys still hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes,
Your network is fine.
I hear you.
Okay, so Chisom and Pearl, are you guys not saying anything? Because I thought I was talking to myself. Okay, Pearl.
Yeah, the first day was actually much easier for me, if I'm being completely honest.
Okay.
The second day was really tough. I got up by 6 a.m. and I went to look for something to throw in my mouth.
Mm.
So when I woke up, I just threw
No, I mean the third day. Sorry, third day. I just threw half an apple in my mouth.
On the third day,
Yes.
confession time. Okay, go on.
I don't know if it's because I'm still breastfeeding. I don't know if that's why I was really hungry.
Maybe, yes. Yes, that is one.
Yeah.
That would be the reason. That would be the reason. Okay.
Yeah, but apart from that, it's been good. I mean, yes, yesterday and day 4, I
Yeah.
had the salads and I was completely full. Like, couldn't even believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it does, actually. That's what it does. So if you continue, to be honest, you won't. If let's say you want to go on, even when you go back to eating normal meals, of which I'm sure today is Sunday, most of you must have eaten something.
Funny thing, today I had just salad and fish.
Okay.
Yeah, after I checked my weight, I've eaten. I don't chop.
Rejoice, are you seeing what I'm saying? So you just do 5 days, you lose like 5 kg, and then you now that has
No. But from tomorrow, I've resumed eating healthy.
you've resumed eating healthy.
I just wanted to eat something that was cooked.
Okay. Okay. All right. That works. That works for me. So Pearl, you're good. Pearl, did you check your stuff again? Because what I have
You
here,
mean my
yeah, if it changed from day 4, or if you remain the same rather.
you mean my weight or my
Yeah,
measurement?
both of them. You were supposed to send. Oh, that's
My weight is 95 now.
95.
From
Okay.
on day 4 it was 96 points. Was it 96.25?
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't remember
96
anymore. I'll
point
have to
something.
check.
So now it's 95.
Yeah, 95 on the dot.
Oh, that's beautiful. So that is that's fair enough for you. Not supposed to, about myself. I don't know myself. So 95. That's 3.8. I ran it up to 4 kg. Oh my God, upon you cheated and ate on day
With
3.
half an apple. Oh my God.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Oh, that's beautiful. 3.8. You guys
Yeah.
really made me proud. I'm really this is even the part that gives me joy when I see results. Whenever I don't see results, I go back and I ask God, am I still on the right path? Am I still doing what you want me to do? So it's good. No, of course, because it's not just about doing people not come together. If I don't see results, then it means that there's a problem. You understand? So I'm really, really impressed. I'm really impressed with everybody's result, at least the ones that I have here. And those that kept showing up. I'm really impressed. So well done, Pearl.
Thank you.
All right, Chisom, your next. I hardly hear your voice. Chisom Ukoli. Chisom, are you there? Chisom, okay. If if Chisom is not saying okay, so Chisom says she's sorry, she can't speak. She's on transit, but she's here. Okay, I'd have loved to hear from you what your experience. So can you type? I'm going to read it out. Tell me how your experience has been, what part you found difficult, and I haven't also gotten your after week, Chisom. So just to mention before we round up. Hmm? Mm, 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 mm. Okay. So Dorcas, Temi, Rejoice, Chisom, Pearl. Those are the 5 people I have here right now. I am pretty excited for your 5 days results. I can only imagine what doing this consistently can actually do, like the result you would get, and it becoming a lifestyle for you. Okay, because with everything we do, it's good I do challenges, people do get results, but then they go back. Chisom sent something. So if you're not staying consistent, I'm sorry, the result you got, you would lose it. When people see me at the gym, they're like, why are you still working out now? Your body is fine. This one, that one. I'm like, sorry, how do you think I got here? Although I didn't get the body at the gym. Like I said, I didn't have to enter the gym until I wanted to build muscle. Like I wanted to build lean muscle and bulk up because I had exhausted my body weight. I can do 100 sit-up and nothing. I'm not feeling anything. So I needed that extra weight to make the things more difficult for me. So my point is, please try to stay consistent. It is a journey. It might not happen. Might happen in 5 months, but it might not. For some people, it might take longer than that. But still, if you do what you're supposed to do. Okay, so Chisom says something. It was difficult for me. Oh, the hunger was real. I had to eat on the third day. I beg. See, that's why I work with the Holy Spirit. All of you are using your own mouth to confess by yourself. So she said that the hunger was real. I had to eat on the third day. I beg. But when I saw my weight from 90 to 88 kg, I was motivated. I say multi. I was motivated. Okay, well done. Thanks for confessing. So are you currently 88 kg now? Is that your current weight after the 5 days? Chisom. Okay, so 88 kg. All right, it's all good. So I would wrap up now. I'm going to send a form. It's not a task. It's just for those who want to work with me, either maybe not long term, but of course 30 days is long term. It's longer than 5 days. So I do 30 days. Okay, so Chisholm says when she gets home, she'll send her body measurements. All right, thank you very much. So I do 30 days program, I do 3 months program, I do 1 year. So whoever it is that wants to work with me long term and follow, like I will coach you. I don't joke with this. In as much as it's a business and you can just pay me my money, and if I see you're not serious, I'll just let you go. I don't do that. I follow you back to back. If I was even in the same country with you, that would have been worse. But anyway, I can only do so little by calling and giving you constant reminders, because some people, that's what they need. They need to be reminded. You need to say, okay, you have this task. You need to send me what you ate today. You need to send me your workout routine. I need to see that you have done it. So if you want to work with me long term, I'm going to get the form and I'll make it available on the group. You can just fill it and then choose which one you would like to do. Also have a mental or visualize how much weight you would like to lose. When you visualize how much weight you like to lose, also kind of picture, if I could do this in this number of days, how long will it take me to get to my goal weight or to get to my goal dress size, whichever one. So I think that's all. That's all. I hope you guys had fun though. Did I make it fun? Please tell me yes. Was it fun for you? Was it exciting? Hope I'm not a boring. Hope I'm not a boring
It
challenge.
was fun.
It was fun.
And the WhatsApp group was fun too.
Okay. All right. So 2 things I'm going to send. I'm going to send the form for those that are interested in working with me beyond these 5 days. And then I'm going to send a feedback form. I love feedbacks. Feedbacks help me improve on both my services and things that I'd like to add and minors or whatever is necessary or not necessary and things like that. So sorry about that. So please do the feedback form for me so I know how to improve and where to improve and how to better my service to you in future or to other people who are yet to experience Wasted to Perfection. So we can call it a day with that. Thank you guys so much for making yourself available this evening. And yes, I'm going to be sharing your testimonial on my page, because that's how, when people see you get people results, they would believe you more. So that's it. That's it. I'm going to say good night now.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.